Hi guys, welcome to level 7 of the Rave Step program. So we're now onto the V-Step. There's 3 variations of V-Step. This is the first one. So basically it's same as before, right? So we've got these 3 lines, the mid line, the front line and the back line, and then we've got rules for each line, okay? So on the front line, we can only have 2 things happen, all right? Number 1 is that there's 1 foot up and 1 foot flat, or the other foot up and the other foot flat. On the back line, and there's no midline on this, it's just front and back. On the back line, there's a flat foot and a heel, or there's a flat foot and a heel, and they cross over. So what it looks like is this. So I'm starting with my right leg up. I'm gonna go right leg down onto the heel, okay? I'm gonna lift my back leg up and bring it up here again. I'm gonna bring this foot down, stomp on the ground onto the heel, and then I'm going to bring the back foot up and I'm back here again. So raise 1 foot, just always start in the same position. Always start with your right foot up or your right knee high up, and then you stomp it down onto the heel, you lift the back leg up, you stomp it down onto the heel, back leg up, down to the heel, back leg up, down to the heel, and they have to cross over. Obviously, when you've got the 3 lines that if you've gone through the whole program, they'll be familiar with. So I'm starting on the front line here, and I'm gonna go down here. This is half time. And you can see the foot goes up, and you just tap the ground with the heel. That's not left foot and right foot, that's the left side and the right side, because in this case, my left side as I step backwards has got a heel on it. My right side has got a flat foot. So anyway, you've got 3 tempos just as usual. We've got half tempo like this. Which for V-Step is kind of hard to do a proper half tempo. You sort of need to do it a bit quicker, or at least I do. It's quite hard to do this to fast drum and bass tracks, but the full tempo would look something like this. Okay, and then you've got your bounce tempo as well, which is kind of a little bit like this. Just more air time. Okay, so that's the V-Step. They're not very easy. If you style it out a little bit, you can start throwing the arms into it. There's the famous Beautiful Lies video, which you should check out. The guy's certainly a lot better than I am. Yeah, you can kind of style it out a little bit like this and start trying to get into it a little bit more. And then obviously you have to watch out because it can quite easily become the Polly Pocket from an earlier level. So you've got to make sure you're bringing the foot in, otherwise you end up in the other step that we've already done. So that's the first of the V-Step series. So as usual, what we'll do is we'll run through that for a few minutes to 1 track, do 1 step, don't change up the steps, just do 1 step. It works really well. It makes you learn them way, way faster than the way pretty much everyone does, which they do something for 20 seconds and they do something else, like don't do it, just 2 or 3 minutes, just 1 track.